Alright, has some new submissions I saw coming to Dusk's queue. This one they said it was just a janky run. Echo Right can be janky. I will admit that. Looks like they did beat it, but look at that playtime. 3 hour 37. We got life coach over, or rope coach over here. Sorry about that drink. I am getting sick, so my apologies. I have to hydrate. Starters are not great. Let's just throw that out there. But I guess we got hosting Ken with Echo Right, which is good. Bosses are not too bad. Particularly Temperance easy, but the others are like middle of the road. I'm not opposed to Repeater here. I think hosting Ken is okay with Repeater. It's not a good combo for Repeater though, so like, I don't know. It's money, which is fine. It's a little bit easier than having to decide on taking the boon or the horde or not. Wormkin with the steel. Hopefully we get a Woken unit draft ring 1 and then just like put a Shard Soul Carver into it. That's like the standard good play in this combo. I'm tempted to start Shellsmith. Problem with Repeater is, like I said, there's not amazing targets. Like Wildwood Sap is probably the best target in this combo, and it's okay, but it's not that good. Like the ideal thing here is I'd want Repeater 1, Shellsmith 2 probably. Then I'm just getting 8 armor to the floor every turn. While clearing a backliner with a coasting kin or something along those lines. Repeater does flex better though into Marshllord if I do flex Marshllord. So I could argue starting Repeater and just whatever comes up ring 2 we take. Because I doubt I'm going to want 2 things back each turn. I doubt that's worth putting Repeater on a floor and protecting him for. We'll start Repeater. I think that Shellsmith would actually be stronger for ring 1. Not a good gauge combo, but we do have the Sharpens, so it's like a little bit better than normal. But nah, I think Cheater's Hand is plenty fine here. It's a little bit risky. I mean, we just gotta get some stewards in front and we should be fine. Right, I don't think we want Sharpen on this guy. You want to just keep drawing until we get a consumable. Yeah, should have held the steward there. Because there's a chance I just don't draw a steward here and I could be pretty fucked. But we do draw the steward, that's what we like to see. Should be good here. Now I do want a fresh stew. So we can hold... I should have held this. No, whatever. Forgot that I wouldn't be killing that. Yeah, let's just keep drawing. We'll draw back to a fresh stew. Yeah, we just can't find the space to play Sharpen at all here, it seems. Yeah, this is to be expected. This is just the downside of Repeater. It's really not very strong, so now we just need to determine if we can do anything here to save us 6 extra versus taking the 3. So he's still going to have... all of his lifesteal will be gone, so we just have to do a flat calculation here. 57. You're going to go down to 72. So, unless I can do 12 damage, we should just play this. And yeah, there's no point in playing Ambient Charge here. This will get me 2 plus... So just give me 4 damage, so 5 is actually better. Not that it matters. Inspired hosting kin would be good. I could remove the other ones even. You know, this is not as easy of a choice. Like I said, Wildwood Sap is the best repeating target, but it's not infused. Sting is. We have a unit draft coming up, so maybe I get like a holo. I think Sting is a little safer here. Yeah, so we're going to take the Husk Hermit. And hope that I can find a Shard Soul Carver infusion for it. Endless, most likely not good on anything here. I guess we could see about an egg. Alright, Carver infusion. We're just going to do that right now. This, like I said, this is one of the most straightforward things you can do in this combo. So we're already at pretty high shard count, but I might put the piercing on that hosting kin. I mean, why not, right? Okay, we got the absolute worst Merchant of Steel we could hope for. No quick, no multi. I'm just gonna hold out for quick or multi, hopefully both. Unfortunately, the Merchant of Steels look. Oh my god, this might be one of the worst collection of Merchant of Steels I've seen. I mean, they are bad with a capital B. Oof, 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 oof. Well, I need to see what are the most takeable ones. Probably this one. I mean, I give up a Vortex for literally every fucking single one of them, other than the final one, but then I give up a Hellvent. At least this one has a Caverns attached. All the others are literally as bad as it gets. So it's like, I guess they're a little bit better in that I'm not just chasing multi-strike, and quick is good. So it's like 75% of the time they should be good. I don't think I'll add like a Heartstone here. I do wonder if this piercing is worth it. Because I'm probably taking this Horde. I think I'd rather just wait till later. We could actually, just in case there's a stealth boss, I guess a 25 gold to do that is okay on the Steward. They already have spikes anyway. This is going to be a tough fight on 16 health. We'll see. Alright, we're going to put you down first. Give you your own spikes. Sick repeater draw. I've yet to draw consumable in the opener at all yet, so That's pretty awesome. Let's kill this while it's still down there. And I'll just do that. We're gonna lose repeater here anyway. Can move that to the back. I guess it doesn't matter though, since I'm a sweeper. Just try to do as much damage here as possible. I guess this ambient charge is worth putting out here. It really wasn't, was it? Could have probably saved that for top, but whatever. Yeah, I should have definitely done that, but whatever. This should get me the kill here, but that's definitely a little closer than I would like it to be. But that's what happens when you brick so hard on the Merchant of Steel. Probably an echo transfer here. Especially considering there's no razor sharp edge. I could add this. Theoretically, if I'm inspiring enough, though, it's really not going to be used, which kind of makes me think about skipping it. Yeah, I don't know. There's just a Wildwood Sap, but I don't know. Both these clans just don't have that good of a pool of commons. So I really don't need a unit at this point. Artifact is yin and yang. You got the best pool of artifacts and the worst pool of artifacts, so averages out to being average. I'm probably going to take this. You know I can't resist it. I think we just need some fire health. We're most likely going to leak here. Let's take a look here first. Okay, that is good. Gives me a little leeway with what I can do. Frozen Nostalgia is not out of the question. It turns these all into beasts. But it does mean I have a pip problem. I mean, it's looking like Echorite's not really going to be that important. If I just want to solo a floor with this husk, I could do that, and then that's quite a lot of damage to quite a lot of cards. I don't know though. This allows me to like abandon Echorite and kind of do what we did on the 200 shard run that I just did with Wildenton, where I basically duped the unit. I mean, I could dupe it right now. There's really no point to having repeater. It is going to cost me some shards, and these steel, it's like you'd rather Hellvent later, but the Hellvent's all the way down there at ring 7. I think we just dupe the unit right now and do this. And just say fuck it to Echorite. I could see arguments to skipping Divine Horde here if I'm going to Hellvent the unit right now. But I am going to Hellvent the unit. I'm getting double value on the Inspires. That's my multi-strike that I missed out on. Having just 2 of the units counts. I only really need quick on one of them. Multi I can put on probably the one that has quick if I find it, but I can be a little bit I can do definitely some like Echo Stone maybe. I think at 50 I don't know that on a 200 shard run I'd do this hands down, but I don't feel that strong right now, and 50 is already going to be pretty hard. Let's just fight. Alright, that's a good start. Let's put the both of them in. Doesn't really matter where we put this. I don't think I want it back, though. I guess I could put it down here and just get this back, though. Why not? Get a free echo on the floor, get a free 25 damage in. Makes sense. He double dropped. Sweet. Right, they gave the floor 2 echoes by nature of just, you know, being who they are. So I think I'm just gonna add sharpen to the front one. We'll kill that one. I'll give damage to the one in back. We'll hold this for next turn to take out the grenade that is inevitably coming in. Should take one of them out. Yeah, we should keep focusing on the back unit. Be a bit of a floor here, but it is how it is. We can take out quite a few of them. It's probably worth saving, you know, the health there. So he's gonna be, you know, we definitely cannot get that overconfident here. This guy has a lot of stats. Ambient charge is so bad. It's like I'm just drawing stuff that costs shit. Yeah, we get it done here. It's all good. Infuse spreading spores. I guess in some runs, Awoken Rail Spike on repeat is pretty good, but I think we're already abandoned repeater for the most part here. I just don't see how we fit it on the floor unless I roll into like a... I guess a microstone could still allow me to fit it on the floor. I still have to figure out a way to keep his low health alive though. Because there's no way I'm not going top, you know. Spreading spores is probably not good enough. So the Awoken Banner doesn't matter. Vortex would be good. Merchant of Magic would be alright. Would be nice to get some of these things costed down. Trying to talk myself into visiting this Merchant of Steel, but I do still kind of feel like it's wrong. I mean, I have such guaranteed value there with that Unstable Vortex. There's probably no Awoken Banner I would ever take there, so that's a miss. I could argue that the Forgotten Boons and Pyre Remains together are definitely... Maybe actually, both do not outweigh a single Unstable Vortex as the problem, so we can basically essentially say this is 10 gold for 75 gold and 20 health. Does a Merchant of Magic do much for us other than the cost reductions and a holdover potentially? So Permafrost is shit, as it almost always is. Double Stack is shit, as it often is, but not always. Consumer Move is shit, as it always is in Wormkin. So really it's holdover or bust, and I get the Ember upgrades, and then it's a Vortex, which is nice, but say I hit on what I need here at the Steel, I can just hit that Vortex and then call it good, and who cares about the Caverns? Like, Caverns is hit and miss. It's not guaranteed value like a Vortex is. I mean, I could argue boom, boom. I'm giving up 2 vortexes, essentially, is what I'm giving up. And, of course, cost reductions, and maybe a chance at holdover. But, you know, 50% chance at holdover versus 75% chance at either quick or multi. Plus, Echo Stone I would like too. I think we hit these steals. Which further just means I shouldn't take any of these. And it means I should probably take a drop grade. Or, well, I could take an Ember upgrade and take the Rail Spike, I suppose. It's not out of the question. Honestly, the Rail Spike with the Cheater's Hand is a pretty good combo. So I think I will do that, and I'll take an Ember upgrade. That is a Keeper of Echoes. Man. Probably doesn't make sense to add it at this point. I just can't really fit it into the floor unless I go double pip upgrade, but I don't know. I think we already have a plan here, and we should just stick to that plan. The reason I've taken Ember is I may not end up with cost reductions, and it just plays better with the Awoken's Rail Spike, and I'd like to try to get some value out of that. Alright, off to a shit start, pun intended, shitstone. I swear if it's fucking endless, I'm just gonna hit the frickin' keyboard against the table here until all the keys fly off. I hope it at least gives me an Echo Stone. I'm not going to settle for Strength Stone and Heart Stone. Okay, we get a quick at least, so that's a big upgrade. Still not going to settle for those, though. The reason we take a Husk is so we don't have to take a Heart Stone. Okay, we're at 50 shards. I can get 60 there. Just need to get 40 otherwise. If there's anything super useful... I'm glad I didn't put the 10 in here, by the way, because think how useless that would be now that I've given up on Repeater. If I did put 10, it would go on an Echo Break. I'm not opposed to a -2 here. I think that is probably worth the shards. And then if I get... now Consumer Move has opened up, by the way, as quite a good thing. But yeah, we're not going to do anything else. I should make some removals. We got some money now. Definitely this is gone. There's just no way we want that. That's a piece of shit card. Horrible, horrible, horrible card. Let's get rid of Sharpens too. That's fucking horrible. We'll get rid of both ones. I don't want to have to accidentally roll into Sharpen when I hit my Awoken Rail Spikes past the Cheater's Hand thing. And I'll flex Martial Art because at least that will do some work. You know, add some damage so it does something. This is why I like this. I don't know. I do feel like Echo Right's a bit overrated. There are certain combos that just doesn't do that much a lot of the time, but it's like I'd rather have a champ like Wildenton that I can throw away and get a ton of value out of still. Like I can throw it away and get a Preserved Thorns out of it. As long as I didn't go Strangler. Wonder if I should still do this. I may not have much money going into here. I do still want to look for multi. I guess I would put a quick on the other guy as well. It's kind of worth it. But like I could put 25 on another steward and just to really help against Stealth Boss. I don't know that I have that much pain against Stealth Boss though. Let's just roll with this. Save my gold for now. Spikes is interesting. Easy boss though. We're absolutely gonna leak against them. There's a problem. Unless I can somehow like hit Echo Transfer early and redraw it early, maybe. 65 shards. It could be a lot of Pyre health. I think I'm down to try it, though. I don't think the spikes changes too much to my waves. Alright, this is a really nice application of Echo Transfer here. We'll try to hide Echo Right on the bottom floor behind this. It is going to mean a lot of Scourges when, you know, that boss comes rolling through, but we're willing to deal with that. See, he actually got value there. He killed a guy. So that's good. I'm going to play this when I have more Ember to work with. Let's put you in front. We'll do that. Do that. 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 Yeah, I guess he's not going to survive that long. I guess I'm fine doing this here. Need to get that guy. I should have just hit him, I guess. Yeah, whatever. Let's go for all 5 here. Unfortunate. One, two, three, four. Yeah, just might as well play everything right. So we're one-shotting the whole floor, so I have to imagine we're fine here. Just to make sure we have enough health. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually only lose 1 Scourge here, so that's good too. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can just pop that over. Yeah, we're pretty strong here. I would say we drew pretty well though. Let's not get too cocky. Thornfruit is arguably not worth it here. Without a Bounding Echoes, without a Returned Soul, we could get a Returned Soul, but a lot of my scaling requires inspiration. So even though it is kind of a draw upgrade, the recycling of those stings becomes actually a significant downside here. You'll notice I'm drawing full pretty much every turn anyway, actually. So that's a skip, unfortunately. I don't know if any of these make sense here. Too bad, really, because unlike the common pool, I think there's quite a lot of hits in the Wormkin uncommon pool, but Broken Memories isn't always a hit. I guess it could still be worth taking because we're not guaranteed to get Consume Remove on Awoken's Railspike. So, yeah. Are we hitting this Merchant of Steel, I wonder? We won't hit that one. We won't hit that one. So I should hit this one. This one's probably my final hit here to try to get a multi, and else, or Echo Stone, or another quick. Which means I'm not hitting that magic, which means this magic is getting hit, but then only 2 magics are getting hit. I may not hit on Consume Remove, so Broken Memories is acceptable. Just to bring back Awoken's Railspike. Ooh, Restoring Retreat. I do have the Cheater's Hand, but it's just a little too late for me to make that game plan work. I don't like setting up mid. I just don't. And I don't gain enough from Echo right here. So this is probably a skip. Do I need it for offense at all? I doubt it. Like basically a bad ensnare. It does suck that we've skipped 2 vortexes here, but it is what it is. Going into this ring, it's not too bad to have the extra stewards in case it's stealth boss, and the rest of the cards just aren't that bad in the deck. Probably these hosting kins need to go. That's about it. And of course the stewards, but I can hit at least 1 vortex here. That one. And this one, actually, so I'll get the stewards out that way. Multi, nice. We might as well put it on the one that already has quick. And we'll still re-roll here, I guess. I mean, I'm not hitting any more steals up, right? We've determined that. Since this one is a dedicated tank, I'm actually okay doing this. And we'll re-roll for more health or an Echo Stone. Okay, do I actually need the Echo Stone or should I just get health? Since we do have one of these with multi now. I think the Echo Stone is better here. It's nice to have a little bit of that extra damage. And we might be able to overstack something there. -2. I do have the Fell's Remorse, so I'd probably take this over Heaven's Gold. I'll be able to get a little bit of money out of it. So I'd rather not do Steward into Steward, which leaves us 25 shards to pick up between 2 Helvents and 2 Temples / this temple. So like, I don't really like doing a -2 there. I guess I could do it there. But I did say we don't really want these hosting kins. I could probably justify 10 here. We go to 75. It's not the worst thing in the world. I regularly go pretty much higher than that on most of my 200 shard runs. Though most of my 200 shard runs... Well, I think we're actually in a pretty strong state with the multi-striking quick hermit here. I don't think we're going to leak any. I'm willing to stake my claim on that. This boss is ironically probably the worst boss for us, but that's fine. And we definitely don't want to do this into like... I don't know, I guess we could, but... Alright, so you're in front. You're in back, you're just up here fucking around. This on a better turn, I think. Heaven's Seal, so we'll just hit the armor since we can't kill anybody there. Alright, we can go in on this. I'll still do that. I'm going to do this for the Inspires. But I'll do... I guess I'll just do that. Alright, that's a good Broken Memories. See, we're drawing 10 every turn, so... it's all plenty fine. We could just Gift of Gratitude this turn. But I do have this right now. Maybe we can play Gift later, right? Drawing 5, but I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I drew 4. Oh, whatever. Thank you for your service, Echo Right. Stop drawing Gift, dude. Need to do that. Okay, at 108 by 2, am I already killing this guy? I think so. So next time that I see whatchamacallit, we'll just have it. Alright. $160 gold cashed in. And that is a W. Gotta give him everything you got, though, you know. Another thing about the Echo Stone on the Husk Hermit is, like, adaptive kind of opens up. It's just a good thing to help. I doubt this really does much. We've really... This is a good reason why you don't really want to reach on artifact rewards. They're most often shit. From only one choice of artifact is quite a lot different than 2 or 3. So I generally think the Divine Horde is worth it, but I generally don't think the artifact reward is worth it unless you think it's free. I think Heaven's Seal there was pretty free. I don't necessarily know if the Spikes was 100% free, but I thought it was pretty likely free. Wow, we are really low rolling here on the... There was definitely a good Endless Egg run here, by the way. If you go Repeater, Soul Siphon, Endless on that egg that you would have had, like, that could work too. But, yeah, we're just bricking. There's a lot of good uncommons, and then we're getting just kind of shit. I guess the Broken Memories turns out good, though. I don't really know that we need a Pyre Grow when we already took a Ember upgrade. I don't know that it does much for us. I think we just skip. Alright. I think it is time to visit this side. I'm going to take this blind. It's worth the shards more than most other stuff is going to be. Alright, we have a double stack. Hopefully this is something that can benefit from that. It is not. That was pretty lucky though. I'll take that. We're prone to leaks still. Like, it could happen with a bad draw. Another thing I take the shards there, because it's like, I'm thinking and I'm like, I'm pretty sure the best Hellvent is Echo Transfer, which is not going to have any, you know, gain in shards. I don't even know if the plus 10 is worth my gold on these. I guess we could put on an Echo Break. Still want to consume remove this if I can. And these are probably worth putting minus cost on. Man, we get the worst upgrades possible here. That's just how it is. I wouldn't mind permafrosting this, I guess. I don't know if it's worth the gold, though. Yeah, with a cheater's hand, there's just no reason. There's just no reason. Put 10 on another one, I guess. Yeah, otherwise this is not all that impressive. Oh wow, Karuska. Okay. This run is pretty good. I'll probably take a draw upgrade with my final upgrade, just because, like, first 2 turns I don't necessarily draw that well, and it'll just make me able to draw better. I don't see any reason to take Pip or more Ember. You know, the good cards of these classes do not cost Ember. We can daze twice here, that's fine. So you should have more stats. We'll just put you there. I'll inspire up here. Probably fine to do this. So it's going to be what? An incant shard up here? Because it's Sin of Darkness. Yeah, it is what it is. Can do that. Drawing 6. I don't know. I think it's worth it. So annoying. I mean, I'll kill this guy even if I incant him a few times. So let's just draw extra cards. Get echoes on that floor for whatever that's worth. Alright, we got a pretty good turn here. And he has no more stealth, so we can actually do quite a lot of damage here. We are drawing this echo transfer quite well, if I do say so myself. Whoops, did that a little fucked uply, and that's fine. That pretty much seals the deal. Put in that much damage on the boss before Relentless is, yeah. There's just nothing this guy can do against me. Do kind of wonder if I do find Consumer Move, is it better to put on the broken memories? It's possible that it is. I'd say that's a brick. Wormkin Spike's the only consideration. Considered it. I've considered it shit. I would still like a draw upgrade. I know I draw 10 once things get going, but like I said, probably the only way I lose is just a bad initial draw, and it mitigates the chance of that happening. Counteracts like Penitent a bit better as well. 30 power, intrinsic. One-Armed Tome is not 100% out of the question here. Probably just Umbra Stone though, right? Since I have sweepers. And these are all good. I'll probably take the Umbra Stone though. Just not deal with the implications of what the other thing does. Now it doesn't give me a -2, when I would actually like it. So I got 15 shards to make. I could always intrinsic this, I guess. I don't know. I don't think intrinsic or 30 here is that good. Can I Hellvent something that's like... I could Hellvent that. I did want to Hellvent that, but... I don't know. That seems like an okay Hellvent. Then I could just put Consumer Move on one of them. The other one can remain like that, and I can Broken Memories the other one. I think I like that. can definitely get rid of these Stewies now. Just take another point of repeater for more damage, I guess. But yeah, at this point in the game, there's very low chance that this champ does much for me. Okay, armor 20 should hopefully not be too bad. Yeah, with what I have going on, that should be almost irrelevant. Alright, we have the right one to put the Umberstone on. Let's hold that, I guess. So you'll go there, you'll get the Umberstone. I can just put you guys down for now. Oh wow, well, I guess we're gonna have two guys with trample. I am open to it. Right now, though, I don't know that I can... I really can't go for that collector either. Like, I just have to scale these guys and draw cards for sure. It's good that that's there eventually, but, like, pretty sure I just want to do damage on this motherfucker. I don't want to take pyre damage here. May want to hold that then. Here, let's hit you. And draw 5. Drew the other one. Did get that. We're going to keep this going. We're turning the corner here, so I think I made the right call on what to Hellvent. But I think second Hellvent goes to the Echo Transfers, so I should hopefully get a good thing to put my 10 shards into. Don't think trample on both of them doesn't really make any sense, does it? But yeah, we're doing all right here. Whatever. There are better orders to do things in, but at this point I've turned the corner quite a lot here. I guess I'll give you that for shits and giggles. Just so I stop redrawing it. So Repeater almost has some amount of anti-synergy with me when I draw that early. Just want to take a quick heat check of how much damage Echo Stone is earning me when I go all in like this. It's about 40 damage, I think. 30, 40 damage. Definitely better than 10. Finally a good uncommon. 2 good uncommons actually, but this is just so easily gonna be guilt. I guess Engraft is okay. It's technically worse than Root Seeds. Is it an improvement to the deck? I don't know. Could add me a way to heal. I guess I'll take it. Alright, we'll just do this then. Put it on that. Sure. So we're at 100. Definitely gonna hell vent the thing. It actually gave us both here, so there's no chance of getting fully screwed. So Lightstone Casing currently doesn't have like amazing hits. Awoken Rail Spike, maybe? That is a holdover. I think I'm going to hold over the Echo Transfer. And the question is, do I want 2 of them held over? Honestly, yeah. So I'll hell vent that for sure. I'll hell vent that. And 30 power we don't need. Don't think we need a Lightstone Casing. Let's get that down by 1 in case we draw into it. I'm down to put 10 there. That is probably worth a double stack. It's definitely worth a double stack. Never did find a consumer move, but that's fine. Guess I'm fine Surge Stoning one of these, especially if I can get a Bog Slime. I don't... Probably no point to Hell's Banners, right? Yeah, is it better than this? Earns me 3 the first turn, that earns me 7. I think 3 is good enough. Because it could actually... It incentivizes me to keep these stewards in the pool. And then I can just get rid of like that hosting kin, I guess. Yep. Alright, we're good to go. Did I hell vent that card? I did, okay. Yeah, this should be pretty smooth. We might as well go in on this. We might as well cost reduce that. So you can go down. You're the frontliner. You have 9 here. Oops, that was dumb. Probably don't want to YOLO that right now. It doesn't do a whole lot of good here. Did kind of needlessly take damage. I guess I could put this guy down and he dies. Just gotta make sure that that's true. Okay, he does die. Let's bring that back. Alright, if I get that back, that's certainly fine. We'll go in the back. I know I don't get that good of a one-off here, but that's fine. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. That damage shield out of there. Bring that back. It's fine to Surge Stone this out here. Not worried about the waves at this point. I'm definitely killing the waves. I don't even need the Umber Stone. There's the Umber Stone. Doing quite a lot of damage here. I guess I don't need... whatever. Let's just do this. suppose it doesn't largely matter what we do from here on out, other than just keep clicking things. Pretty alright. So I didn't really find it super janky. My guess, we'll know soon, but my guess is the submitter tried to force Echo Right to work, which just isn't necessary a lot of the time. But we ended up finding quite a lot of power on this run. There's a multi-strike, there's quick, there was... I'll admit the first shot sucked, but like right at the bat we have powerful units, right? You could go either Shattered Shell or Husk. You go the egg route, and you should be good there too. I think what I'm seeing is that there just wasn't, other than like an endless Awoken Rail Spike type situation, there just wasn't much reason to keep Echo Right alive, is what I would say. You're better off just building a floor of Stellar Banner units, of which this combo has many. 18 dazed. It's also not a 200 shard run, so we'll have significantly less defensive requirements than the last run we did with the Animus of Wills. I might as well actually have that one come back. Yeah, it's probably not very nice to style on Seraph the Temperate. He's kind of reached living armor levels. I know I've said it before, but it's just true. He's a kind of I don't know too many runs that would make it past Ring 7 that don't beat Temperate. Or Ring 6 for that matter. I could honestly argue Shards power up Ring 6 bosses more than they do Temperate. Alright, we'll do this. We want you to have more stats. We'll put you down first. Like I said though, this is a good example of why I took the draw upgrade second. It's like, yeah, I guess I'm drawing 8 here, but like, this opening draw kind of sucks. So we really hope to draw a little bit better coming up here. And even in the last one, we did find Echo Transfers pretty late, all things considered, I would say. We find one here though, so that's good. Engraft will actually get some value here. Unlike Martial Herd or Echo Right. So Echo Right literally did nothing in Divinity. Not the sign of an S tier champ, let's say that. We bottom decked both the fucking Rail Spikes and the Soul Christian Guilt. That's how it happens, right? We'll still hold this. I'd rather get, you know, some of the other stuff here, but at least we got the Echo Transfers. That should pretty much put us over the edge here. I'm not even worried about taking the Spikes damage, to be quite honest. This will die too, right? Okay, good. Would have been nice to combo that with like a Rail Spike, but it's fine. Okay, probably want to draw into that one. Maybe not. Maybe I didn't. Draw 8. I think in this fight I do want to be a little bit more greedy with that one. Still gonna try to be greedy with it, I suppose. You know what? 24. Am I killing this guy? I think I am with a trample, right? It's not that good of stuff to draw into anyway. Let's try to get it for another turn, maybe. Alright, we don't draw it here, but whatever. He's currently not dying, but when I'm done with this, he will be. You can believe me on that and take it to the bank. Should be getting a flying kill too. That is a full hand. That's what I like to see. Slight fuck up. Alright, flying kill. Pretty light flying kill, all things considered, but a flying kill nonetheless. But yeah, that's how you do it. I kind of predicted it, more or less, what I wanted to do. Right from the very ring one before anything started, and it more or less fell into place pretty quickly, other than the first Merchant of Steel being bad. But yeah, you just bite the bullet and take cards that are infused versus ones that you want. Like I would have wanted the Wildwood Sap maybe to open up a few other things, but not enough that I'm willing to take it uninfused. There are stuff I obviously took that was uninfused, but it was stuff that just made a lot of sense, like a Woken's Rail Spike and the Broken Memories, which obviously, as you can see, was very powerful. Oh, that's our run. We know our run. Let's see what demo did. I mean, they beat it. I also forgot that they beat it, but they said it was very janky. Okay, so they started Shellsmith. I can see it. I do think, though, that I wouldn't have wanted to get stuck with full Shellsmith here, and my guess is that's what happened. I'm guessing no repeater was ever offered, which I've seen in my other runs, right? Whereas if I had just started repeater, I could have flexed into whatever comes up, which if I was going to use Echorite, that's what I would want to do with it, rather than going full Shellsmith. But that's fine. I guess if you keep the ambient charge and take as many consumables as possible, add any surge stones that come up, then it makes sense. Man, I don't know if I like that, though. He had a Symphony of the Soul sharpen. I can definitely see this being janky. I think this is just leaning, yeah, like, I don't know about this at all. This seems weak. A regular Animus of Will would just be better here. You could have added the same upgrades to an Animus of Will and it would have been a million times better. But, I digress. I also don't like running a single Keeper of Echoes. Keeper of Echoes is a unit similar to Lodestone Totem that you want to commit to if you actually want to see it shine. 1-1 to the floor is not that impressive for the investment you're doing there. I'd rather build it, but that's, you know, that's neither here nor there. With a Cheater's Hand, I will say, though, Kinos Carapace, a lot more usable, so maybe this is fine. Had to take a pip upgrade still, though. Like, it's just a little awkward. Like, on top of them being 2 cost, I would have loved to have taken an Amber upgrade. Or at least, like, I'm surprised he didn't take the Hell's Banners either. I guess he had the Fervor Flame, though. But he had to take the Fervor Flame, whereas I was able to take a Karuska. So he also, like, didn't have a Karuska, which is rough. No echo transfer is pretty questionable, I would say. Deck could have definitely benefited from an echo transfer. That's 15 attack. And factor in also, I guess, yeah, I don't know. Took shelter over it. Yeah, I don't know about that. Why when you have a shellsmith do you need a shelter? That just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. So the shelter was taken over echo transfer. I think that I would consider a mistake. And I don't know, I just wouldn't want to build a deck like this unless I was absolutely forced into it, and there was a lot of opportunity to not be forced into this. All things considered, it still won though, but as you can see, like 65 damage taken, 20 damage taken. The rest of the run isn't so bad. We had a rough ring one as well. I mean, that's just guaranteed here with the starting deck. But, yeah, I mean, it got it done. It just, I can see why they said it was a janky run. I guess my counterpoint is that, you know, he should have seen early on either sweeper or the egg. He didn't seem to take any of those, so I don't know. I would have definitely took a sweeper or an egg. Like, I can see building around the egg. I didn't see enough Wormkin-y stuff at that point to want to do that. And like I said, if you just get any of the good 3 backliners of Awoken, and you're just inclined to like I could go to the Merchant of Steel, find if the Steel 75% chance it would have found something good for Husk. It didn't hit that, but then there's also the chance of hitting Shard Soul Carver, or even a Keeper of Echoes. I would argue you could run double Keeper and a Husk, and that would be fine as well. That would be more or less the same as what we just saw, other than it's just a little bit more set up. But that works as well, and actually, you know, it's the same pip, 6 pip. It's probably a little less overall damage, but it's definitely more overall health for the Relentless fights. But yeah, that's pretty much my main deck doctoring I can do there. It still wins, so it still wins, but I think life was made a lot harder on himself. Keep in mind, like, ours was not a very hard run, right? Like, it was quite smooth, and I think just the way we set it up was that it would be smooth. But yeah, that was a fun run. Nice that we kind of just did a very similar run before this too. There's another one in the queue. I'll probably do that one for tomorrow's video. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.